Welcome to the Colossyan Video Learning Center. I'm Carlos, and I'm here to help you get started with media and screen recording in Colossyan. Visuals play a vital role in effectively communicating your message, whether you're creating product explainers, e-learning materials, or any other types of videos. So without further ado, let's go ahead and explore all things media in Colossyan. As our first step, let's have a look at backgrounds. As you can see, one of the options is picking a color as your background. In this case, we'll go for a nice and bright purple. You can find a background in our stock library, upload your video or image, or even use a screen recording as your background. Since this is our intro scene, let's keep it simple and stick to a plain color. You can switch your avatar to a different framing such as bubble view and move them around the scene. If we move the avatar to the right, we'll have some space to add our video's title. Let's add a text object, move it to the side, change a color that will contrast with the background. Colossyan provides a variety of fonts you can pick from, but you can also upload your company's font as a part of a brand kit. Try making your text bold and see which size looks best. Oh, and since I mentioned brand kits, you can also upload your logo and easily add it to any video. Choose your size and position, such as above the title. Now, some companies like to keep track of when each video was created, so let's accommodate to that by adding a smaller text object for the date. Perfect. Let's add another scene and see what else you can do with backgrounds. If you go into the stock media library, you will find millions of videos and images that can be added to your project. Let's place our avatar in a nice office and add a bit of a blur in the settings for a more cinematic effect. Before we move on to the next part, let's quickly add relevant names to our scenes. Let's create a new scene where I will show you how to use shapes and animation. I'll choose a bright color for the background and choose a simple shape we can use for the animation. Let's move it to the side, as well as soften the edges for a more friendly look. Next, I'm adding a text object, which will also be a part of the animation. To show you how this can work with multiple objects, I will duplicate the shapes and texts and animate each element of this layout. In Colossyan, animations can either be linked to the script or the video's percentage timeline. And to make things easier, we'll use the script. Add animation markers when you want your animations to start. You can find those in the bottom menu of the script, as well as in the slash button menu. Once you've added your animation markers, click on each object you'd like to animate. Select your animation effect, such as a fade, and choose the animation marker when you want the object to appear. Repeat this for the rest of the objects, and when you're done, preview your scene to see if the animation works correctly. Great! Hope this was nice and simple. Next, let's see how you can add other kinds of media to your scene. We'll add an avatar to one side, and then look for an image to go on the other side. You can generate the image with AI, use a screen recording, upload your media, or, just like we did earlier with the background, use the stock media library. To make video creation more efficient, you can save your scene as a scene layout and reuse it anytime you want to create a similar scene in the future, kind of like a template. And speaking of templates, you can also get inspiration from our existing template designs, adapt them to your brand's colors, and then use them in your videos. You can experiment with the colors here, or use the template's default colors. Alright, we're almost done. Next up, it's finally time for screen recording. Let's add our brand's color and insert the script for this scene. This can be quite useful since you can get your script narrated while you're doing the screen recording. Open the screen recorder, choose what you'd like to record, and go for it.
In this video, I will show you how to use media in Colossyan. Here is an avatar with a background. Here are different shapes. And here is external media. To find media, simply click here.
When you're done with your screen recording, just go back to Colossyan and click on pause. You can trim or restart your recording if you need to, but if you're happy with it as it is, just go ahead and add it to your scene. Your screen recording can have just an AI voiceover or an AI avatar with the voiceover. The choice is yours. Next up, I'll give you a quick demonstration on how you can highlight parts of your screen recording, as well as how to use your own media in your Colossyan project. We will upload our brand's existing illustrations here, and then add an arrow that will point to media when the narrator highlights media. To ensure that the arrow will appear at the correct time, we will animate it using an animation marker we've added to the script just before mentioning media. Let's have a quick overview of our whole video. We've explored backgrounds, animations, media, templates, and screen recording using Colossyan. Now to finish this off, let's duplicate our intro scene to turn it into a nice outro scene. We can change the text, play around with sizes, and see what looks best. If you need help with aligning different visual elements, make sure to use the grid. It can be very handy for scenes like this one. And that's it. Thanks for sticking around till the end. If you want to practice your AI video skills, feel free to repeat the structure of this video in your own style. I hope this short tutorial helped. Best of luck with your next Colossyan project, and see you in our next video.